Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry. I am here to bring to you another reading. We're going to do just a basic twin flame reading here. A lot of stuff going on in the stars I think we need to touch on, and the planets and whatnot. So we're just going to do that right here. We are going to take some underlying energies with our oracle cards as usual. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. This true, intense mode of Scorpio is it's going down, you know what I mean? So best wishes to everyone. Okay, so teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas and then teach these to others. Woo. That is exactly what this channel is all about: learning, growing, healing, and then helping others to do the same. So that's awesome. Okay, let's take our moon energy as well. Okay. So we have show the world the real you. Okay. Full moon, water bearer. Okay, so this is still kind of coming through with this emptying, this release, this giving away, endings, standing on your own, showing, it's kind of like we're showing the world how strong you are right now. And just, again, unique and just love, like who you are, what you're doing in life, whatever your purpose is here, it's kind of like what you are teaching and learning is, well, what you're learning, you will be teaching, because these lessons are no joke. Okay, so being authentic is like utmost importance right now. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling like these worries, these things that are happening, they're pulling you in so many different ways. And it's like, how can I focus on work when I've got this going on? And how can I do this when I've got that going on? And it's just like, focus on one thing at a time, get grounded wherever and whenever that you can right now. And a lot of that is going to be, I think it's a real good time for some basic shadow work. Like I have a feeling that that's going to come up a lot in this reading, because it's a time where you're already going through a lot. So jumping right into the deep inner child healing, might not be the best idea. But the shadow work is something that you can start making changes and start to see results like immediately. Okay, so again, we have what is going on here? We have a lot of, we have some shifting, and I almost wish we weren't going deeper into Scorpio, but we are a little bit, because again, 2:51 a.m. this morning, we went into Mars and Scorpio, okay? So some feelings of, these obsessions and these ideas, these one-track mind, that is kind of like not letting up that much. It has the potential to be so healing, but it's just, that's a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it does honestly have to do with this crisis energy. Something's coming through, important issues have to be taken care of, have to be dealt with right now. Like issues that you may have neglected or whatever, any kind of extremes. There's no middle of the road here. So again, can be very uncomfortable for a lot of people. Thankfully, our moon in Virgo is coming. I'm feeling like this might bring some practicality to the general collective. This might bring some like rethinking, reorganizing your life, looking at some details, just cleaning up messes, working on routines, things like this. Okay. So, well, this is very interesting. It's kind of a lonely energy. It's kind of like this is your business. You got to take care of it. Show the world the real you, and again, this authentic you. But these lessons that you're learning can only be learned by you. They can only be perpetuated by you, and you're going to be, again, a very good teacher in the future, having learned how to go through these. Okay? So, as usual, look to the future. Don't just be obsessed. Being obsessed with the past is one of the worst things that you can do. There has to be this focus on the future. This and this happened. Yes, understand why it happens through the shadow work and the inner child healing. Check my program on claireberry.com. But there's no sense in allowing your emotions to kind of marinate in that shit, basically, because it's not going to do anybody any good. So it's like, get your emotions wrapped up around this new beginning. Okay, get excited and start like, if you can find anything physically to do for this new beginning, for this new you, this new lifestyle, pretend it's New Year's, I don't care, like, and something that you maybe already have started too, because it's a 2. Okay, but what I want you to do is, again, take this new beginning that you might have been trying to get going, you might have been trying to accomplish, that you felt stuck, you felt like something was blocking you, something was always there to block you. You need to kind of keep on just pushing that envelope with that side. Keep on doing things, physical action things that are pushing you into the future, and not, as opposed to, getting stuck in the negative, in the past. Okay? You're crossing a bridge, but you're not going to cross safely if you're just looking back. Okay? Focus on the future. Can't say it enough. Okay, and the future and what it looks like. Not just the future, oh, we're making new strides, but yes, what does it look like without this in my life? Could be codependency. I'm getting a lot of codependent energy from this. A lot of, my life's going to end, this and that. It could be your twin flame, but it also could be some other kind of drama going on in your life, okay? Maybe even being chained to people in their physical body, and not being able to accept a death situation that has happened. Again, I know Scorpio can get really crazy. So it's just one of those things where you have to stay focused. You have to know what you want. You have to know what you're working for. Okay. And you may have to be going through the motions to appease so-and-so and so-and-so. It's like, again, you don't want to show up to work right now, but it might actually be the best thing for you. You might not want to do what you have to do, but you need to. And again, we do have shadow work coming up. I said we would, and we definitely do here and here. It's helping you to create a new beginning for sure. And again, it's about action right now. Okay. This is not the time for some piddly little, mantras and this and that. Yeah, do your mantras, do all of the stuff you normally do, but don't think that's going to be enough, because what we need is action to push. These 2 cards both are really push this new beginning. It's like when you're pushing the boat out, push, keep pushing, and then get out, and then get on that motherfucker and go. And you're going away from where you were. You're recognizing what needs to change, and not only recognizing it, but you're actually going to follow through and do the work to make it happen, to make it change. And again, this can be a cognitive choice. Oh, we're going to change. We're going to do this. But a lot of this stuff is very subconscious. A lot of the problems, a lot of the addictions, a lot of the, just these mindsets that we have are basically addictions. We a lot of times we don't even know that we're doing them. It's all like the subconscious belief system that chains us, that keeps us in these chains. Okay? But this is about you again, and this is what I'm getting here with this. We have, you're shining your light, you're not afraid, you're being yourself. You know that you're good enough. You know that even though you're not perfect, which nobody is, let's remember that. You're not perfect, but you're no longer trying to be fake and be perfect for other people. You just want to be yourself, and you know that you are divine. And if you don't, then I hope you hear this message, and I hope you do understand that you are divine. The things that you are going through, the things that you have been through, the things that you've been stuck in, a lot of this energy, you're working through it. You're working through it one day at a time, one step at a time. And that's really all you can do. And I really highly recommend this shadow work. It's coming through. I'm feeling like for this collective right now, it might be slow and steady kind of wins the race. Just get the idea, wrap your mind around the shadow work, and then just chip away at these old thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that are getting you these negative results. Okay. When you heal, and when you are working on this stuff, you're going to be able to tell your story. You're going to be able to heal. You're going to be able to really make a difference in the world. Okay. Not even joking. So we had a lot of personal energy here, and this is all about, you know, our personal dramas, our personal aspects that I think it might be taking first stage here, but we really, you know, this is a twin flame channel, and we want to kind of catch up on this twin flame energy. So let's do, I'm going to do some divine masculine here. I know I just did this the other day, but it's good to keep a pulse on it. Keep a finger on that pulse. So what is a divine masculine? What are the energies coming through that we need to be focused on and know about with the divine masculine right now? We got Ace of Wands. So again, we had the Ace of Wands here. So that is brand new beginning with this passion, brand new beginning with something, you know, in your life that is like a physical thing. Again, it could be, you know, starting this relationship anew, or maybe even starting with a different mindset regarding the relationship. So the divine masculine. Okay, again, you know, very busy, slightly maybe, you know, as they are sometimes just overly busy, overwhelmed, not necessarily overwhelmed, but just like trying to work it out, trying to, you know, make everything happen. And they're really standing in their strength here and working with other energies here that are sort of helping them to kind of even have more strength. It's like their strength is giving them more confidence, so to speak. And I feel like because they turn this corner into healing, they are having this growth, they're having this understanding, a deeper understanding of the relationship, but also a deeper understanding of themselves and their relationship to the universe. So it's kind of like this energy where, okay, we're healing and now it's all sinking in, and now what do we do next? You know? So it's kind of like take your shit and go. You know what I mean? It's like they're wanting to make sure everything's tidied up, everything's cleaned up. Maybe even getting down to some inner child healing work, doing some really, I'm feeling like it's pretty deep healing. But it's also with this momentum. You know, there's this momentum that is like saying you have to change something. Like this is not going to make you happy. This is not going to work. A lot of it is how we look at things. Are you too busy, or are you just not making time for what matters in your life? I feel like maybe there's kind of an awakening, a looking in the mirror about this sort of thing. We all can pretend we're busy, you know, but when it comes down to it, it's like, what do you really want? What do you really, what is really going on? You know, and I feel like there's coming back, kind of a cleansing of the relationship, and coming back, it'll be a kind of a fast moving thing, and it may have to do with, again, the Mars and Scorpio bringing back some passion. Okay, let's see what the divine feminine energy is feeling today. What is important for us to know about the divine feminine energy and how we can get this relationship into union. Okay, get grounded. Okay. Oh, yeah. Beliefs and expectations. Okay, we got some Pentacles energy, Swords, another Ace, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I think you are kind of turning away, perhaps, divine feminine, turning away from the divine masculine. Feel like they're not getting enough. They're not trying hard enough. Something's going on. Divine feminine's kind of living her own life, working on her own business. Kind of staying hopefully in communion and communication with the spirit guides, and doing this growing, maybe learning about the holistic law of attraction and doing some shadow work, shedding thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that do not work. Obviously, divine feminine is going deeper right now, but of course, always keep in mind that it helps your partner, it helps your person when you shed these things, these beliefs and expectations. How do I act? What do I do? I mean, how much of what we actually do is really what we want to do, and how much of it is what we feel like we have to do or what we feel like we should do. Just stop with the shoulds. We don't need that shit anymore. You do what your intuition tells you to do. You believe what your intuition, you know, what you fully truly believe. And, you know, keep in mind that even though this is difficult, it may be lonely, it may be hard to kind of have this stand up for yourself sort of energy, to go through these changes, to do this work. It's kind of a long road here, but you know, you are absolutely building again, and the passion will return. Okay, the passion will return if it's not already returning right now. Okay, so again, lots of wands energy. Okay, lots of moving forward, letting go. Keep up the good work that you have been doing. I feel like you've been doing a tiny bit of work, like a little bit of work. Keep it up. Get the whole program if you haven't already. It's on klaireeberry.com. You can figure it out. It's going to help you with this new beginning. It's going to help you be more yourself, more comfortable in your own skin. Again, show the world the real you. There are so many things that we do that we don't want to share because we feel like people are going to judge. But once you know yourself on a deep level and you really know that you truly are a good person and that you're going to try to do the best thing no matter what, well, then you realize what? Nobody, there's nothing else. You're clear, you're good, you're covered. Okay, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Just trying to do your best, like trying to do your best and get better every single day. Again, a lot of baby steps kind of energy here. Little baby turtle steps. Don't try to do too much right now. This is not stay up all night working on work, working on this, working on that. No. Okay, this is keep your shit together. Take care of your business, keep on, getting better in ways that you can possibly do it. Mainly, again, I think it's going to be shadow work. I think any kind of work right now with everything that's going on. I mean, if you're already into it, like I'm already into the inner child healing. So hell yeah, I'm doing tons of inner child healing right now because I want to work this shit out. And I know that the deeper, the better. But again, if you have not done any inner child healing and you're just trying to go from the shadow work to the inner child healing, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it right now. With all this passion, I mean, again, go with your own flow because that's what matters the most. But with the things that are happening, there's just so much going on. There's so much passion with Scorpio. And it's just like, okay, at least wait until after, again, 9 p.m. here, we're going into the Virgo moon. So it might be a time where people can kind of get reorganized. It's almost like a little breather, like breath of fresh air, from all this Scorpio energy, and solve problems and get things back in order and clean up a little bit and, be like even self-critical. It's almost like we're just going crazy and this might be a little respite. And then we have Sun coming on Friday. Oh boy. Okay, which is actually very big because we do have Jupiter moving from Sag into Capricorn, where it will be for the next year. So this is one of those, Jupiter doesn't travel very quickly. So we have a new moon coming next week, and then about a week after that. So coming into December again, we're gonna have this new moon, or we're gonna have this. Our Jupiter's gonna be in Capricorn. Okay, but this a lot of it has to do with our ability to like take ownership, and I think that's what's coming through with this like be yourself and just have this faith in yourself. Make sure that you're doing the right things that are gonna get you the results that you want, inner and outer. Think the positive thoughts, do this stuff, but actually follow through with the good work here because that's what's going to come back. That's what's going to come back to you. And, there's not going to be growth for people who can't take ownership of what they've done, of what they've manifested, whether it's accidentally or purposeful or, good or bad. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's happening to you. And one thing I really want to say is if you're going through any kind of like trauma or, it's like, don't try to do this alone. Please reach out to people. You never know how much they can help you. And as unique as your own circumstance may be, really, I feel like once you kind of share yourself, again, show the world your true self and allow your story to be told. Okay. I think when we walk with this sort of, mentality that like we're okay, we have nothing to hide, it allows you to again sort of perpetuate that in the future as well. Understand, I'm not hiding anything. It's kind of like this energy, like I'm not hiding your mess, I'm not hiding your mess, I'm not gonna do shit for you that's not good. It's like, it's kind of this energy of putting your foot down and saying, I'm not gonna let you walk all over me, but I'm just going to stand here. And it's almost like I'm getting this peaceful resistance. Okay. Just do the best you can. Stay blameless, on your end. And then you'll be able to sleep at night no matter what happens. Okay. But doing the work is definitely paramount. And doing the work definitely has to do with shedding some of these thoughts, beliefs, and expectations that have created these repetitive cycles in our lives, like I always talk about, okay? But a lot of this, again, right now is that there's a lot going on and it's kind of crazy. And so, again, don't try to take on too much. Don't try to do too much. Get a lot of rest. Eat healthy. We're coming into like flu season and all of this stuff. And it's just like, I'm getting that there might be some sicknesses going around. And also the sicknesses are coming additionally, not just because there's stuff going around, but it's for people who aren't taking that time for themselves. This is like that wake up call, like, hey, you're going to get your time off one way or another. You might as well take your time off before you're actually sick. You know what I mean? And just have some rest and relaxation. I'm feeling that this is a calm new beginning. Or it will be, it may be a little bit bittersweet here. We're definitely building off of some things that have not been that positive. And sometimes it doesn't know, you don't know if it's getting better or worse. But the transformation is there. The transformation is happening. The more you can look in the mirror, figuratively speaking, and do the shadow work, the more you're going to see. The shadow work is going to shine the light in your life, just like this. Okay. It's going to show you where to go, where to get help, all of the perks, okay? And just know that you are absolutely protected. Like your own self, when we do the inner child healing, it's like your own self can come and comfort you. Your own self. And sometimes I think about it like Bill and Ted's in the future, like they're looking back on you. And that's how I feel with me and my inner child. It's like the past and the future are still the same person, but they're helping you. Like you have so many protectors right now and they're guiding you. They're trying to keep your attention. Okay, between both of these cards, it's really coming through. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to, keep you in that mentality, keep you in that higher vibration of yourself so that you can overcome some of this shit that you don't, it's tempting just to run and not grow. A lot of people do that when they're faced with adversity. They just run, they just hide, they just blame other people. And of course we know that doesn't help. Of course we know that just makes everything worse. Taking responsibility, understanding, it's like get up on that horse and figure this shit out. And once you do that shadow work, it's gonna actually make you really good at the holistic law of attraction. And you're gonna feel again this purity to know that, okay, even if I fucked up, that's between me and God, and I got this. I don't have anything to be afraid of. This is part of your new beginning, is this self-forgiveness, self-understanding, a new understanding of the way things are. Okay, and again, dropping these belief systems that do not serve us. So don't be afraid, keep learning, keep growing, whatever you're learning about, the occults, the, astrology, tarot, history, like, I don't even care. Whatever you're learning about, whatever you're interested in, and your passion is the way to go here, okay? And I feel like it is all going to come together, even if you don't know why right now. You may have an idea, but you may not. And, your new ideas and then teaching others is going to really be able to affect people, okay? And that's part of, again, showing the world your real self. What are you really interested in? What are you, don't be shy with that. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like your interest and your stuff is so woo-woo out there, like it's not worthy of, respect or conversation or all of these things. We live in kind of a crazy world that likes fake, and it likes superficial and shallow. And right now the universe is asking us not to do that. We need to share our struggles just as much as our positive things that are happening in our life, because we need to be authentic and we need other people to know and be able to learn from our mistakes. Hey, what is going on? Like, you never know. Other people may be literally going through the exact same thing or have just been through it, and literally just knowing that you are in the same boat is going to help them a lot as well, and can help you, because then you can talk and get resources and just have somebody that like actually understands you. Okay, so a lot of big authenticity coming through. Okay, and it's kind of like this passion, just like whatever your passion is, follow it, be and make sure it's a positive, holistic, wholesome passion as well. But if it's like just a thing that you're doing, like shining your own light, then yes, please do that. Go for it. If you know that whatever it is that you're passionate about, is actually for real and legit, and it's not just some kind of, again, like, under the rug or distraction, then yes, like jump all in, okay? But just be aware that a lot of people are going to be kind of obsessed with things right now that are not in their higher powers, are not in that sort of thing, okay? So I think that is it. This should take you through the rest of Tuesday, through Wednesday. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. You can always find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. I'm Klairee Berry, and I'm also at klaireeberry.com if you want up-to-date, prices on readings, my package, my programs, direct and limited lifelong coaching club, etc. So, yeah, we got about a week till Thanksgiving, and hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are really doing well. So let me know how you're doing. Yeah, hopefully you guys connect, and I guess that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.